So good morning everyone! Join me today for my 6:30 sortie. So for today, as always and forever, my Baba and Choco. Say hello, Choco! Alright, so today's flight, we are off to Panglao. So it would be a Panglao navigation nav orientation. So when we say orientation, usually it would be the first time for a student to navigate himself going to Panglao. So even though it would be his or her first time, it doesn't mean that the student won't have any pre-preparation. So during our ground school, we do have our navigation class wherein we teach them how to prepare a flight plan, at the same time prepare for navigation for their actual cross-country flight. So when we say cross-country flight, it doesn't mean that you will travel to a different country, but it means that you will be traveling to a different aerodrome or a different airport. So from Dumaguete, we are going to Panglao today. The weather looks fine from the ground, but we will never really know until we fly. So it's the same with life, everyone. We try to prepare ourselves, but you know, we'll really never know what we face. All we have to do is really prepare. So when we prepare spiritually, it's really by praying, reading the Bible, and really seeking Almighty's guidance for the day. So it's similar to when preparing for a flight. So my expectation as an instructor for a student's first navigation to any aerodrome would not be a perfect flight, but basically preparation. So preparation is the key to a good flight. So we would know, an instructor would know whether or not a student prepared or not. So it would show by number one, showing up early. So that this is something that we really teach here in Royal Aviation Academy, is really to be punctual. Second, of course, it would reflect on his or her vlog on how he or she prepared for it. And basically, just really trying to prepare for the flight. So this is the Royal Charter Office. This is the airport. And to access the hangar, there is another road that we use. So we don't use the main airport's entrance. That would be for passengers and commercial flights or a private flight. Want to introduce to you someone special, and he is here. Cap, don't go yet. Welcome to my vlog. Tada!
Welcome to our vlog. We are going to fly this morning.
Yes, so this
The
is
weather
Cap.
is beautiful.
Yes, so this is Cap Ollie. Cap, how many years have you been an instructor already?
6 years and a half now.
6 years. So going 7, Cap.
Going 7 years.
So he is one of our senior flight instructors. He has a very beautiful eyes. Cap, show your eyes.
Good morning, sir.
And just a fun fact, he has been my instructor as well when I was a student here in Royal. Do you feel old, Cap?
Yeah, little. I'm already a daddy, so I feel old.
Yes, and of course, he has a very cute and adorable daughter, just like him. Alright, so Cap, what's your message to the aspiring pilots out there? One tip for today.
Try to not giving up and fly high as you can, I guess.
Fly high. Thanks. So we have Captain Brian here. Cap, What do you usually, how do you prepare for a cross-country flight? For a first nav flight? So, good morning, Joshua. Where are you going today? Huh?
Panglao.
So, Joshua is my student for today, and we're going to
Panglao.
Panglao. So, how did you prepare for your flight, Josh? So, here is the flight plan and his vlog. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
And today, meet Cap Sigfred. Hi, Cap. Cap, what's your profession before being a flight instructor?
I'm a medtech. I was a medtech.
He was a medtech. And Cap Brian here is an IT professional. So whatever walk in life, guys and ladies, you can be a pilot. And by the way, fun fact, Joshua here is also studying. What are you studying, Josh?
VSBA, major in FM.
Explain.
Financial majoring in financial management for the banking world.
See, and he is flying and studying his college at the same time. So we have Cap Faris also. Hi, Cap.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning. So fun fact about you.
I'm not funny, you know. So there's no fun fact.
So Cap, where are you from? And your message?
I'm from Indonesia, and my message to everyone, just smile every day. That's it.
Yes, that's
gonna make you happy.
Thank you, Cap.
See ya.
The 6:30 a.m. sortie is one of the busiest flights of the day. Since it's a first flight, everything needs to be on point from the pre-flights to the dispatch. It's always a full morning, but also one of the most rewarding part of the day. Good morning, Ma'am Lani.
Hi. Namaste.
So before a flight, here is our tool room where you could get your headset and the radio and the GPS. There you go. Modeled by Ma'am Lani. Thank you, Ma'am. Love. And pillow. So when you're short like me, you can utilize our in-house pillow. Thank you. Yeah. So I use a pillow, everyone, just so you know. So here is our flight line. The first batch scheduled for departure are usually the cross-country flights heading out to Pagadian, Dipolog, Surigao, Bacolod, or Mactan, and followed by local flights. Josh, are you ready for your flight?
Yes.
How are you feeling right now?
I am feeling happy.
Why are you happy?
Because I could cross another state, another land in our country.
Okay, so what do we usually bring on what do you call this, on a cross country? So first we have the GPS, but this is of course just for backup. Joshua will solely rely on his prepared vlog. So usually we keep this for a long flight, but we carry it just for backup purposes. It is a short flight today, going to Panglao. And then Josh showed them the chocks. So we will be bringing our chocks. So the purpose of bringing that would be if ever you have to stop and check your plane in the next station or airport, at least you could secure your aircraft well. And then we also have, thank you, Josh. We also have our backup radio. Where is our backup radio, Josh? So here is our backup radio. So we bring that as well. In case of what, Josh?
In case if the radio in the aircraft breaks or malfunction.
Okay, so we have a backup radio. And of course, we have our required documents on board. We have our arrow, our life vest as well. So everything that we have. And then we have our fire extinguisher. So basically all the necessities. Okay, so maybe soon we'll do a pilot's bag raid and check what's inside their bag. But yes, we are getting ready to be lined up for our flight. For today's flight to Panglao, we've got 3 checkpoints lined up. First is Sumilan Island, known for its iconic sandbar. Definitely a favorite to fly over. Then we pass by Oslob Island, famous for whale shark sightings. And on our way back, I actually spotted them on air. So finally, our last checkpoint is Dolho Point, which guide us into the airspace and straight towards Panglao. The views were stunning, and yes, stay tuned because we were able to capture the whale shark on cam, so you don't want to miss that out. And here is Panglao. So beautiful. So now we're here over Dolho Point. Runway in use for today is runway 03. So we were holding here for quite some time because there were Airbus landing. And if you can see, that is Camigan Island. Now we are cleared to land. So today we did a stop and go so that Joshua can experience contacting ground frequency, and we entered via Echo 2, and we were instructed to hold short Echo 1 and to contact Panglao Tower again, and we are now cleared to line up back to runway 03. On our way back to Dumaguete, we start by our first checkpoint, that would be Dolho Point. And then our next checkpoint would be Boloan. We follow the coastline and then we reach Oslo. So if you can see here, we are approaching Oslo, where we spotted not just one, but we spotted multiple whale sharks from above. Go. And it's always an incredible sight watching them glide through the water from the sky. And after that, we continued towards Santander, still enjoying the coastal view. And eventually, we were instructed to join left downwind for runway 09. And shortly after, we were cleared to land at the Dumaguete Airport. Definitely one of those flights you won't forget. So what can you say about your flight, Josh?
Very exciting, ma'am. Because I wanted to go to Panglao.
Oh, bag raid. What's in your bag, Josh?
The pilot logbook in case and my law book.
Okay.
Because the return home straight to class.
And then, do you have your licenses with you?
I have my license here and the medical.
Good.
Medical in my.
Okay, so we always have to bring our licenses. So, how do you balance, Josh, your studying and flying?
It's very important to have a systematic time.
Yeah. So number one, balance. Okay, so what can you say? What's your message to the aspiring pilots who are also in between their school or job and they also want to pursue flying? Is it possible?
Yes, ma'am, it is possible. Okay. Just keep going.
Why should they fly Royal?
Why should they fly Royal? Royal has a quality of training the pilots, like including me. I could say it is quality. It is of quality.
Ayan. So, fly Royal.
Fly Royal.
Flight done for today. So, we have learned a lot of things. Oh, by the way, thanks to Almighty for a very safe and beautiful flight and good weather. So, we have learned a lot of things. So, according to Cap Faris, to always smile. That's true. Sometimes when we feel tired or, you know, we don't feel like it's a good day, it's always better to smile. It might help another person to smile as well. So we have met few of our amazing flight instructors, and if you could see, they are from different walks of life. They're also professionals, and they came from different countries, different parts of the world. So we are very multicultural here in Royal. Our students come from India, Maldives, Nepal, Bangladesh, Philippines, and earlier our student was Joshua. So he is studying and flying at the same time. So it is possible. So and according to Cap Orling, to always fly high. So my day is not yet done. I still have to go to school and do my ground school. So I'll be showing you our Royal office. So stay tuned for part 2.